Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling. Really appreciate you guys making some time to watch the video. I'm going to give you guys the day 2 practice report. It's winding down. It's about a little after 6 o'clock now for the Bassmaster Open. It starts this Thursday here. It's my second day of practice. Yesterday got down here, had the first day of practice, and if you guys saw the report I did yesterday, started out and I basically fished half the day shallow and half the day deep, and caught a few shallow, nothing spectacular by any means. Didn't catch anything out deep, struggled to get a bite. So anyway, I made the commitment to fish shallow again all day today, and it was quite a bit better day. It's not, I didn't have any good fish, but I had a lot more action overall. There's definitely some fish to be caught shallow. I don't have much to gauge it on what's going here as far as the weights it's going to take. I just know that I was thinking about it in my room last night, and it's like, I am not going to even attempt to try to catch the fish deep here because I'm not gonna. I don't have a live scope. I'm not live scoping them, and if these guys catch them deep here, it's going to be on live scope on cane piles. So that's just a way that I'm not going to fish here. So anyway, given that, I pretty much made the commitment to fish shallow in this tournament and try to figure out something just special or something off the wall that I can get hit by, maybe a couple good fish a day, and have some outside chance to win the tournament. So anyway, I didn't see that today. Like I said, I figured out how to get bit. I can get quite a few bites shallow, but I still have not seen or figured out how to catch the quality of fish that you need to win a tournament. I mean, in order to win a tournament, you either have to be on a bigger average grade, or you have to be around some big fish where you can count on getting 1 or 2 big bites a day, and I haven't seen that. The thing about the shallow fish here, guys, is that it's not easy. As far as, even though I had quite a few bites, it's not easy. It's like you've got to work for every bite. There's a lot more involved to getting bit shallow. One of the advantages of guys that are fishing deep is they may pull up on a point, and there'll be a school come up and they catch 20 keepers in 15 minutes. I don't have that option where I'm fishing. It's like every single fish that I get bit by, I'm having to work hard for it. I'm having to grind it out. I'm having to cover a lot of water. It's one here, it's one there, and I just got to work for every single bite. So I don't have that luxury of being able to pull up on a school of fish. But I sort of like that, because what happens then is it keeps a lot of people away from a pattern if it's not real easy. So, from what I've seen here, it's like I sort of know where the fish are positioned and how they're setting up, but I don't, it's like, I know there's got to be some good ones shallow. It's like, there's no way there's just a bunch of dinks living shallow. There's got to be some type of a deal. And the way that I can figure it today, the better ones that I did catch, I caught a couple nice ones today, and the key, I think, on this shallow bite, catching the nice ones, it's all about timing, because you'll pull into an area at 9 o'clock in the morning and the sun is hitting the water at a certain angle, and it may or may not be what you need where you're fishing. And then all of a sudden you go back to that same water, say at noon or 1 o'clock, and the sun angle is just right, everything's positioned right, and you can catch those fish. To catch a good bag of fish shallow here, you got to be at the right place at the right time. It's all about timing. It's all about execution. It's about being quiet. It's about being stealthy. It's about making good casts. It's just a lot of work. So, like I said, I wish I had one of those points like some of these guys probably have, where they just pull up there and they're just busting all over the boat and they just catch them every cast. But I'm going to have to work for the ones I catch. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the room tonight and sort of analyze it. We got half a day of practice tomorrow. I got to sort of figure out what I want to do with that half a day of practice. And that's just part of practice time. It's just like analyzing stuff, figuring out where you want to be at the best. One of the things I don't want to do in this tournament, it's like the worst thing that can happen in a tournament, and it happens to more of the field than not, is you go out the first day of the tournament and you catch a bunch of fish and you wind up with 7 or 8 pounds. And then right off the bat with 7 or 8 pounds, you're in 100th place. You put yourself behind a ball. You're 3 or 4 pounds out of even a check, and you're you 10 pounds out of the lead. So just because you're catching limits of fish and catching lots of fish, there's a big separation between catching a 7 or 8 pound limit of fish, which there's going to be a bunch of them in this tournament, and catching a limit of 15, 16, 17 pounds. And a lot of it has to do with a combination of area and technique combined. And it's just amazing to me that a lot of guys that can consistently catch that bigger grade of fish and get it above that 7 to 8 pound range. So that's the plan, guys. Like I said, it's at least things are starting to unfold a little bit. I got a lot more confidence today after I saw what's going on. I think it's almost like I can run down the lake and I can pretty much know if I'm in the pull into an area and catch one or not. But it'd be a lot better if I knew I could go in there and catch a 4 pounder on every spot. But I'll keep you guys updated tomorrow. Like I said, much appreciated you guys tuning in for the report. Thanks for following it this week, and we'll check in later. See you.